Okay, let's get right to the point. Can you hear me? If I go through what I did yesterday, yes, yes, yes. Okay, beautiful. Anyway, let me do some shout outs real quick. Do this while it lasts, right? Here we go. Sensational Saturday. We're saying hello to Tatua Amos, Kamal Hogg, Roy McKenzie, Bartholomew Ruth, Satyamaya Duku. Oh my gosh. I better post that one. You guys can see what it really is. Raji Jamez, Elaine, Trudy Smith, Harvey, DJ Green is in the house. Hello, Harvey. Glad you can make it. Harvey's been with me from the beginning. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Mama Doo's in the house. Probably working like a maniac. Uh, Arvinder is in the house. Connie Modes. Anthony Flores. Anthony, what's happening, my man? Anthony's the guy that makes the rings. Contact Anthony if you want an awesome um, passive ring. Men and women. Beautiful. Um, there she is. Narelle, Crazy O'Clock. Warcon is in the house. Joseph Castigary. Danielle. Hold on a minute. Got too much sleep in my eyes. Oh, that's better. Connie. I said hello to Joseph. But Mata. Eric Kessler. Hello, Eric. Elsie. P.S. Torres. Verona Willis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lori Lunn is in the house. Hello, Lori. Glad you could make it. Nancy Babcock, welcome. I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can because I don't trust my internet. I don't trust my internet. Bob Gorman, my man from the Ron Lynn show. Ron Lynn. It is Ron Lynn, right? The Ron Lynn show, yeah. I don't want to get that backwards. Sergeant be all over me. Dustin Grove is in the house. Mo Han from the UK, my man. George Holdsworth is here. After hours with the one and only Willow. Boom. Ann Long's here. Cynthia Deering. M. Kiley. Uh, Trevor Bernard. Like I said, Ann Long forever. She's been with us. I appreciate her so much. You guys are like extended family for me. Eric, Dave, George. Trying to go quick. ONPASSIVE Zoran's in here. Is it sharing? Oh, Shelly West. Hello, Shelly. I'm going too fast for my own good, actually. Henry Horn. Hello, Henry. Johnny Simmons. Sean. Source Frequency. We know who that is. Tanya ONPASSIVE. Thank you for everything you do. My man Greg, he knows how to get on. Grab some unicorns. Unicorns that get you made. Ben Sapphire, Bruce Gerstein, my brother. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay. What do I do with the mouse? There it is. Ruth Pace is here. Seth, Facebook, Dave, Randall Harris, Cynthia Dodds, Sean, Rob, my man Rob's here. Say it, bold. Armando, Sean Cyrus, my brother. I'm glad you can make it. David Otto, Ava Diaz is here. I think I said that right. I hope I said it right. Elsie Pass, Rob. Try to go through this as quickly as I can. Connie Modes, I said hello. Big John White, keeping it high and tight, my man. What's happening, John? I'm glad I'm still going here. I hope all of you can still hear me. I don't get any. Yesterday, I didn't get a notification there was a problem. But that didn't stop it from shutting down. I'm passive. Marcianne, hello. Yep, glad you can make it. Let me go back to that other screen. I'm Carly. Ruth, Facebook user. Sorry, doesn't say your name. Barry Dang. Felisa Dawson, welcome. Thank you, lovely friend Marty, for saying the show. Of course. I don't shout out Willow. Who the freak am I going to shout out? Kevin Rutledge is in the house, Mountain Man Rutledge. John Barella. Suddenly understand and plug in. And it doesn't get it. Hey, let me tell you something. I've had this little talk with Chris and many people. There's my man, Casey Sevenbergen, a new friend. Last few months, great guy. We're buddies. We're buddies for life now. All of us are. No, I was talking with Chris and some other people. You know, they say, well, we say the same stuff. There's really nothing new. Doesn't matter. There's always new people, and there's their time. Do you know what I mean by your time? Babyface Grandmom knows what I mean. You could say that, you could repeat something, you could explain something, but some people, because of life, has nothing to do with intelligence, has nothing to do with, you know, how wise you are. Life will make you deaf. Not literally, but bringing something in. Oh, something's going on, or, you know, just out of the ordinary. You know, life can be crazy. And I could say something, or Red say something, or Ash himself, and you didn't hear it. You heard the noise, but it didn't hit you. Then one day it's said again by someone else, maybe a little twist on it, and you go, wow, I didn't know that. That's part of everyday life. I repeat a lot of stuff. I go over stuff over and over again. But guess what? When it's time for any of us to hear something, long as we're willing to listen, when it's time for us to really hear it, is when we hear it. We don't have to like it. It's fact. Absolute fact. My poos is on fire. David Energy, Sean. But I want to point that out. Don't feel bad. Oh, I didn't know. Well, you want the same webinar as me. How could you not know? It's not your time. Colonel Daniels. Boom, baby. Thank you very much. Very, very much for the super stickers. Is that what that's called? I think it's the super sticker. Super sticker, super chat, or whatever. Thank you, sir. Not necessary, but definitely humbly accepted. Thank you very much. Patricia Tan is in the house. Carl Chapman. Cynthia Deering, I think I said hello. John Hamill. Yeah, hello, John. Seemed like a fairly new name. I love seeing new names. We have 252 people here. Very good for a Saturday. My buddy Eric Kessler's here. Tyler Industries. What's happening? Welcome. Glad you could make it here. Okay, I'm still cooking with grease here. Mo. Eddie Morsato. Uh-oh. Frank Fields, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you very much. Angela Raj. Marcia. Oh, he's small. I see Marcia. Narelle, let me keep trying Eric. Oh, Patricia Tan. Hello, glad you can make it. I missed you the first time around, probably. Stephanie, I'm passive. Frank, super sticker. And I'm super appreciative. And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I mean that. Ruth Pace is always here. Bruce, you are always here, and I really appreciate it. I don't know if I say that enough, but I mean that. Tim Dillon, my friend. Tim's about as loyal as you can get, man. Tim is always there. He's always positive. He's always working with people. He's a great guy. I'm glad I met Tim. All right, I'm all the way at the bottom here. So let me get started with just chit chat. One is yesterday I wanted to talk about the update from Ash on the corporate webinar. I'm going to try to, I did talk about it, but I would like to maybe go over some bullets from it. Well, let me tell you what. Last night I was trying to explain the best I could about ONPASSIVE and ONPASSIVE's approach to marketing in comparison to what everybody else does, including myself. What I would do when I marketed, I'd go out, I'd set up an ad. Facebook, it's called a Facebook paid ad. You go in, you make the ad, you find that image you like, and you submit it. And then they decide if it's acceptable or not. And that could be anywhere from an hour to 24 hours. So you're waiting. Then you get a notification. It wasn't. So I wonder why it wasn't. So I go back, I read it word for word. I look at the image. Then I go, it must be this line right here. Not sure, but it might be. So I take that line out and reword it to say what I wanted to say, but maybe not so dynamic, I guess the word I'm looking for. So I send it back again. Bing, it made it. Your ad has been accepted. Could be 24 hours and is now running. Then you run it, and Paul Gottlieb, what do I gotta say? But thank you for the super sticker. I gotta put you up there for doing that. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, so they say, yes, you watch it now for like 5 days. And I start off very low budget, very low, $10 a day, maybe more. But you got to let it run a while to see if it's going to be any good. Then you get a lead right away, and you go, oh wow, this is going to be great. Another one doesn't come in for a day, 2. Next thing you know, you're getting leads, but they're like about $10 a lead. I can't afford that. Now, if every $10 they paid and got in, even that's expensive, but I would do it. But that's not how it works, because you got autoresponders and all that crap. So I got to go back and change something. Either where I'm targeting. That's right. You can target any country you want, male or female, and age, who they like, who they don't like. It's targeted. But see what I mean? It took us 2 months to get a really good ad. How much do you think we spent in those 2 months? Thank you. Way more than I wanted to. Now, Dan was the banker, so he paid for it. He trusted in what we were doing as a team. And it paid off. I mean, we definitely did okay. As time went on, we got better and better at it. Anyway, my point is, so Ash, while I was talking the other night, Ash actually texted Chris to tell me, I guess, to look at my phone, because he was telling me some stuff of the difference. Let me go back, and I'm going to try to he said, I don't want to leave it on there. He said, the minute, the minute they enter ONPASSIVE back office, with any status, a guest, a trial, an attendee, a follower, a customer, etc., any name, whoever they are considered numbers that subscribers open. They're considered a subscriber. They opened up a newsletter or something. Okay, they made an initial, hey, I'm here, whatever. Our media center will follow up with them live. No dead autoresponders. See, autoresponders, we've had them. We had 80 to each campaign. They ran like 2 months. He said none of that. Our media center will follow up, either through live events, training, email, or videos in multiple languages. Boom, start wrapping your head around this. This is what the company's going to be doing for us. All of the things I just mentioned will steer the customer, potential customer, and or reseller in the right direction. The hottest follow-up in marketing is AI-driven testimonials. So AI will bring up, bang, 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 this person, bang, 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 this happened to the customer. It'll show this person bought this and this is what happened. It's a big deal, really big deal. Shut up. Gosh. It's the hottest follow-up. And plus they get to see the wallet. the wallet, everything that's there, press releases, look, that's why we said, I've been saying this, and I obviously don't have the same view as Mr. Mufara does, obviously. But what I know, even if it's 1%, I can't imagine, I think everybody's coming in on passive eventually. Well, I said that a year ago? No. But we are not who we were even a year ago. This is massive. Burj Khalifa, what's going on next month? Well, what I mean next month, I mean November? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Today they're having a major meeting, a little prayer for Ash, major meeting with the media center. Things are hot, red hot, and we're part of it. I hate slamming in your face. We're part of it. We're part of it. We're part of it. But we're part of it. Now, some people get twisted panties when they go, well, I want to do this. Look, don't get confused of, some people think they got an entitlement thing. No, 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 no. Here's the beauty of it. Think about this. Ask them, would you like to be a founder? Yeah. He looks at us as partners. But guess what he did? Paying the bills, we have nothing to do with that. The tug of war you have with lawyers or countries or governments, we don't do that. We just have to sit back, hold hands, lock arms, and walk this journey that Ash is plowing ahead of us. He's the one cutting all the stuff down. He's the one leveling the ground, so we have a half decent path to walk on. All said and done, we're going to ONPASSIVE City. And the reason most of us, you too, not just me, had a problem wrapping our head around the size of this thing is because everything we do in life is compared to something we know. When you look at this, you look at a business you've been in. When you hear something, you try to compare to what you heard in the last business you were in. Especially anybody here that was online trying to do MLM. First thing they want to do is compare. Let it go. You cannot compare. 0-0. The engineering of this company, which reverse engineering, by the way, is what we're doing is we're walking out, all of us, into this massive, massive foundation for the largest aircraft to ever land. Here's what's throwing us off. Where the frick is the aircraft? Why would we build a runway twice as long as any runway on the planet? Why do we have the biggest towers? Why do we have the thickest concrete? What the freak is coming? I'll tell you what's coming on passive. That's what's coming. Wrap around what he tells us, not what we are assuming. Assuming we're wrong. Whatever we think is bigger and better. So look at what we do know. Starting point. Base camp of ONPASSIVE. Base camp of ONPASSIVE is at the top of Mount Everest. Crazy, crazy stuff. That's crazy, everybody. Base camp is at the summit of Mount Everest. How the freak can we compare that to anything? You look up and say, where are we going? We're building a new top. We're building new heights. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. It took my rock head forever to wrap my head around the reverse engineering. Everything he did was customized. Everything. From the rocket that was built, or the spacecraft, I don't want to call it a rocket, spacecraft that was built, everything was built custom made. The ramp leading up to it, about the landing strip it lands on, how it's going to land, the dashboard we got to see the other day. And listen, think about this, Joanne, everybody, think about this. A guy gets a free version, right? He decides to get O-mail. Now, how's he going to get O-mail? You're going to write everybody in your contact list about something and say, by the way, this is where you're going to be getting emails from me from now on. This is a new service, absolutely secure, state-of-the-art email service. And before you ask, yes, you can have it for free. Click the box below and it's yours. Boom, they're on your team. Are you a marketer? Freak no. Did you get somebody on your team? Yes. Is Johnny Smith going to share it with somebody? Maybe. It doesn't matter. You're going to do it with everybody you meet. Every time you write an email, P.S. P.S. You can have this state-of-the-art email service. Do that with all the free stuff. Stop reaching to the top. Somebody will get that apple. What the frick is the difference? It's an apple's an apple. Doesn't taste better because it's from up there. We're all going to do that. Then what you have eventually, I don't know what that person just said, but probably so much for the update because I just left it. I can intertwine stuff. But the point is, all this stuff, every time I hear people talk, especially if they're, well, what about, you know, when you start with what about, you're not plugged in. And I don't expect anybody to know everything. How the frick are we going to know everything? Can't. But grab something you know. You know it was built from heart. Why? Because Mr. Mufara only charged us $97. Boom. You know we started at the top. Why? Burj Khalifa. Now what's going on in November? Okay, done. Dubai, done. You know we're starting at the top. You know we can build websites. Boom. Monday and Thursday. Done. You know the graphics are amazing. Boom, boom, done. You see pictures and ways that these products are going to be working. State of the art. Everybody's going to love them. Done. Shut up. Oh, they're playing the butt. Dawn's away because my daughter bought a home and they're moving in. And Dawn's helping them. So, Cynthia Downtown Brown. But that's what we're dealing with. And that, listen, I can see it in everybody's face now. I'm not talking to any, I'm really not talking to anybody here. I mean, there's some people that don't get it, but every day I see everybody getting to a different level. Run to the core. When you get locked in like I am, I don't mean I'm smarter than you because I don't. I mean, I locked myself in. I believed a long time ago. It made the journey so much fun. Not once. Make sure I don't lie. Not once did I ask Mike and Dan when they thought it was going to launch. Going on 4 years. Not that I can remember. Because one thing I could do, I can reverse engineer my thinking. Why? Because I own my thinking. And I looked at it like, okay, I know 1%. The 1% is melting my brain. Let's assume the other 99% is even better, obviously. Made me think different. talking to the technical people that do these kind of things. Oh yeah, this is a 10-year plan, blah blah blah. And we're now just in, he figures he really started rock and roll the middle of 2020. 2.5 years, guys, women. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So things are heating up. Like I said, Ash is meeting with big media team. Give him a little push. He'll do fine. They're going to find out real quick who the smartest one in the room is. But I'm excited. I'm excited for you, me, and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't believe it. My wife, she knows what's up. She does a really good. Just listening to what's going on in the background, she knows. All right, let me see. I want to see something. All right, let me go here. Oh, he talked about motivation. The only motivation that I had probably in the beginning was between me, Mike, and Dan. Until we start feeling feelings of weird. It's a weird word to say, but it really was. We got the feeling, plus what we heard from us, that this is going to be huge. And we made videos just by what we heard, what we didn't hear, and we were pretty accurate. I'm amazed looking back now, because obviously hindsight's 2020. Um, and that said, look, this was something in his mind way back here, like 10, 15-year plan, 10 or 15-year plan to get where we are now. But as every time moved on, okay, I've got 10,000 founders. I've got 20,000 founders, 50,000 founders. Holy cow, this is picking up. I got other founders. I got people coming in. I've got, next thing you know, 100,000 founders. And like with a lot of effort and sweat and tears, I could take 15 years and maybe cut it down to 2.5. It's going to cost. It's going to cost in every way possible. Money, sacrifice, definitely time. And he did it. He did it for us. That's the part. That's the part that's unbelievable for me. Start with belief, take action, and then get traction. And then you see results, and you keep moving. You don't mind pushing that tire, but eventually, while you're pushing, it's getting bigger and stronger, and now it's flying down the hill. Um, I know people got the pennies in a bunch. They get, well, if you don't do nothing, don't expect nothing. The point is, the company will build for you. That's why we got in. That's why I got in. I got in. I got in because truthfully, I thought we could bring in people. At least now, when we bring them in, they're going to be successful sooner or later. That part we saw. They're going to be successful. Day 1, day 2, day 3, doesn't matter. They're going to be successful. Now, when we look at this thing called, when we're bringing people, the more people we bring in, that it helps other people indirectly, that was icing on the cake. So it's not like we bring people in, it helps the people we bring in through this modified hybrid pay structure that AS has, which we don't know everything about. you can help people directly and indirectly by sharing it. And the point is, if you share it, you will multiply the results. And I don't just mean one-to-one. Do a little thing, you get a big result. You do a big thing, you get a gigantic result with ONPASSIVE. And then here, I still heard people mention, well, recruit. Don't say freaking recruit. Nobody's recruiting. There's a sale, you get paid. This is not MLM. MLM is a nasty, nasty word. Makes me sick to think about MLM. This is legit. You have sales, there's commissions paid. Wham, bam, thank you. For all of us. That's how you got to look at it. We're all going to get traffic. We're all eventually going to get customers. We're all eventually, some of those customers are going to turn into resellers. That's going to go on 24/7, 365 days a year. My point to you, and I know a lot of you, I want you to get there quicker. And you say, well, that's none of your business. You're right, it's not. Still want you to get there quicker. So I bring up some ideas. You don't have to do it. That's the part. People go, I thought I was told. Yeah, you don't have to do it. Let it go. Is it okay if I keep going for a little while? There's nobody coming on. Got a lot on my mind. I just want to let her come out. My wife's not here and I can be loud as I want. Thumbs up if you want me to keep going, because I could do the little some of it tomorrow. Uh-oh, I'm not getting any response here. Oh, go, go, go. Yes, please. Okay. All right, thanks, guys. So anyway, so when we get flipped, when we go to the bright side, the shiny side, the world's starting to wake up to this giant called ONPASSIVE. We'll have meetings, fun meetings, stack to cool meetings. Get in. What do we do? Hey, you know what I think we should try? Let's do this as a team. 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 of us. And we all do the same little thing. And we come back and report a couple days later what happened. I had 50 people responding, they're happy, they're in, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be fun. And I'm telling you, most of it, all of it, will have nothing to do with marketing. Now, obviously, when you start making apples with the company, am I telling you as a friend and a marketer to use some of the money that you make, give that money to the company to buy more traffic? Yes. I'm not hesitating. Yes. Do you have to do it? No. I want to be able to say something here, and everything I say is not a must. It is a must in my book. Doesn't have to be one in yours, but it's not going to shut me up. I want you to get there quicker. I don't want to invite you to my living room and you're still on DEFCON 1. I want you full blown DEFCON 5. You're talking about what's happened, not what might happen. That's a fun visit. I moved from here to here. I paid off my debt. I bought you a beautiful gift, Marty. I'm joking. God, that's all I need. No, but you know what I mean? Let's come on. 62 years old. Fat. Come on. I want to get this thing moving. And we'll share stuff and have fun. I promise you that. And one thing I'm going to tell you, and I don't like people talking about me. Good or well, definitely not bad, but good makes me feel creepy. I know what I'm talking about. And if I'm telling you we'll come up with ways to suck people in, I'm not joking. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not joking. Anyway, be clear with where you want to go. As we've already said it, this is not MLM. This is life. I don't care what you want to do. Be clear. Granddaughter came in the other day. Alexa's beautiful girl. I'm worried to death. She's like 6 foot tall. I'm going to be sitting here with a shotgun. Anyway, I said, how's school? You guys know she's had problems. I really love it. I was really happy. It made me got that flush feeling. I felt like really happy. She said, I took a language. And it's always the same in the US. French, German, French, Spanish, whatever. She said, Italian. What makes you pick Italian? Because everybody else was picking the other. Cool. And she spoke a whole language, and it's Italian. She's already got it. She's having fun with it. But I encourage that kind of thing with my kids. And I was looking for something, I found it. But with Unpassed, we get all that. Dawn had a best friend online. Dawn does the gadgets and gadgets and can make anything with nothing. This one couple that are on there, the husband and her, died in a car accident. No joke. And she has other friends that do crafts. I said, Dawn, we're going to fix your craft problem on Facebook. Tell them to hold on. Okay. My husband's going to help you fix your problem. Oh, that'd be great. Here they come, walking down the street. Yes. Because we can feel as arrogant as we like because we will change the world for the good. I believe that. In fact, would I manipulate somebody to come into Unpassive? Yep. Yep. Why? Because I know it's good for them. When I was an MLMer, did I manipulate people to get in? Yeah. And I felt dirty and ashamed. That's why I was going to quit. I didn't like it. Because I knew 99, 98% the person I'm talking to, which I knew I could get to come with me, is probably going to fail. That's a nasty feeling. It's disgusting. Now would I do it? Oh, yeah, I will. I'll do it. My unicorn buddy's going to do it. Well, I don't think we have to. I'm not going to do it that way, but I would. I mean, I could. I wide open. Look at this. Yeah, is that cool? What? And guess what? You're giving it away free. You're kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Can I do? Yeah, I can get into. Yes. Boom, baby. That's what we all do. We have products available in the public after you. A blink away, he said. We have products ready a blink away. Yeah, like right there, right off camera. That's how close we are. Once we start, we already launched on Passive. Exactly right. Process is going on. And this beast is about to hit the world. He said it's important where we're headed as we have made it better than we thought. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm not going to talk about that. No stone unturned. If he's marketing and there's people to hear, they're going to hear about Unpassive. As little as 1 million customers a day today, tenfold, 10 million tenfold, 100 million, and you know the rest of that story. That's where we're headed. What I would say, my opinion, Unpassive will double every month. So let's say it's December. We have 1 million. January will be 2. February will be 4. March will be 8. April will be 16. 32, 64, 128. The 128 is a million people. 6 or 7 months. Yeah, I believe that. The company was, oh, he was talking to that company about traffic. They have a little over 100 employees. Good size, good size traffic source. Ask, let him know what he's looking for, which is pretty much everything they can handle. They had a negotiation. They came back to us and said, "You want to buy the company? We'll relocate anywhere you want." Now, to me, that's just so hilarious. Now, will he do that? I don't know. Does he need to? I don't know. They'll find out. Is it worth it or not worth it? We'll see. But that's the kind of stuff happening now. Because when he tells them the story of what we're doing, they get it. They get it. He said crypto trading 100 billion every day in concept. Didn't exist a couple of years ago. 2009 is when Bitcoin came alive. And the reason Bitcoin and blockchain even came to be had a lot to do with the crash in 2018, 2008. Yeah, definitely. He said, what happens if we grab 10% of that market? So I'll tell you what, boom. Product releases are coming. We're going to have free. We're going to have paid. He said there's going to be data centers, mobile data centers. Mind blowing. So you can rush them wherever you want them to go. We are bold. We are made with gold with heart. Boom. That's what he said. Anyway, I kind of summarized that fairly quickly. I'm glad all of you stayed here. It was very cool. I just want to say I'll be back tomorrow at noon. In 1 hour, less than an hour, we have our buddy Milo is coming on at 2 o'clock. And if you're looking to keep up with the ONPASSIVE stuff, you can go there and have a good time. I love the idea you stayed. I know I'm all over the place. That's my mind. That's why I never gave a presentation. It's too confining. And I can't stay, anyway. Can't even explain it. Freaking idiot. Chris isn't doing a live today. Doesn't mean he's not irritating somebody, but he's not doing a live. So you three that go see him, you don't have to go. Relax. Lynn Nakamoto's in the house. If I missed anybody, I apologize, but thank you all for being here on a Saturday. Over 300 people at one point. I love you too. I love you too. Cynthia Brown. Thank you, Kiwi. Dave Johnson. Thank you, buddy. Sometimes I'm just speaking, but I really wanted to go home because eventually we're going to have keys to this thing and we're going to start that engine and boom, baby. It's coming very, 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 very soon. Very, 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 very soon. Jerry, that means the world to me. When people say they love me, I get emails that make me cry, really, because if I can impact somebody for the good like that, huh, that's the part of this on passive you can't buy. Being able to come on and talk and get to know everybody. It means more than you even could imagine. Anyway, love you all. I am alone here. I will probably be going to the Milo show. See what's being said. I'll try to keep my mouth shut. Can't promise you anything. Milo show, Eastern Daylight Time, 2 o'clock. Thank you, John. Sorry, Chris. I'm not one of your three. And the rel. Marty, boom. Thank you. Bill Musk. I want to tell you something. I do get a chance to talk to Bill Musk. I know he's a quiet guy. He's not out in the open. But if ONPASSIVE made a human being with heart, cares about others, it would be Mr. Musk. He's an unbelievable human being. He's fine just helping people. He doesn't want any spotlight on him. Although, because he shines so much spotlight on everybody else, everyone knows who he is. Chris Johnson's right here. Chris, you got anything smart to say? Hey, Chris, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. Hold on, everybody. Don't go yet. Chris, you give me a call, and I'm going to let you know what it feels like to be on a live with hundreds of people. That's how much I care about you, Chris. Would you like to call me? You ain't got the nerve. Call me any other time. My phone ain't ringing. Easy bait. Okay.
You're such a Marty. What do you want? Hello, everyone. Listen, Chris Johnson doesn't do lives on Saturday, Sunday because I have so many more important things I'm working on for you behind the scenes.
Okay, listen, I'm going to translate that for you. His big slimy behind is laying out by the pool drinking a Mai Tai.
Ah, it's cold and 60 degrees here, man.
Is it? Yeah, it's cool here too.
Raining, it's yucky.
Yeah. Anyway, Chris, you feel any different with like 300 people?
I think I'm pretty used to 300 people by now. I just take
I'm just kidding.
I just take my 3 people and put 2 zeros on it and fantasize. That's all.
Anyway, I love you, man. You got thousands of people that love you. So I will chat with you later. And if you're really, really lucky, I might play pool with you. Hey, by the way, 10 o'clock tonight, Papua New Guinea. We'll probably talk about what Ash talked about. I'm not sure what, unless we come up with something else. Anyway, everybody, Papua New Guinea tonight, 10 o'clock, not midnight. We changed the hour back 2 hours. What?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
I'm listening to the delay. I hear you, and then I hear you 5 seconds later on the delay.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll see you.
All right, bye.
Anyway, 10 o'clock tonight, Papua New Guinea. Not sure exactly what we're going to do. Maybe update from this whole week. But either way, they kind of get news late. I want to make sure they're caught up. And if you guys can make it, that's great. Take a nap. Papua New Guinea is full of very, very sharp individuals. I'm no kidding. They ask some of the best questions. Anyway, I'll see you all. God bless. And thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time. I mean that. Bye.